This is eCommerce Uncensored. Brought to you by Fast Forward Unlimited. We're coming to you fully loaded and exposed with all the strategies and techniques for growing your e-commerce business.
Hey everyone, and thanks for joining us on another episode of eCommerce Uncensored. This is episode number 52, and I'm here with
Jason Caruso.
And
Paul Chu.
My name is not Paul Chu. My name is Kevin Manel. And Paul Chu is here. Jason's here. We're all here. Happy fun day. And we took another week off last week. We didn't publish an episode. Things have been a little crazy around here. Don't you agree, Jason?
Yeah, things have been actually pretty awesome. A lot of new clients coming in the door. Working with a lot of cool different industries. And yeah, it's been a lot of fun.
Proposals. I really have a love-hate relationship with proposals.
No, I just hate them.
More hate than love.
Like, I just wish we can just say, can you give us $50,000 and we'll do the project for you?
Yeah, just trust us. We're going to do what you need. Just leave us alone and let us do it. It's really what it comes down to.
Well, this was like a big one, though. I mean, this was a $50,000 proposal. It's a big job that we're talking about here. Our proposals are not normally that big. But this has been pretty intense because it's a really tough thing that we're looking to do here, right, Kev?
Yeah, more development type website stuff, which isn't necessarily in our wheelhouse, but we like to help our clients. So it's one of our clients that we're doing the web marketing for, but they need an upgrade on their platform, so we're kind of helping them coordinate what they need to get that all done and handled.
Yeah, so it's a major headache, but
it's been a pain in the butt.
It's been a pain, but we're through it. They've accepted the proposal, and
we've been interviewing developers, which is quite an interesting process. We had some interesting people come in here and meet with us. Developer type.
I don't know if it's just developer type, but like you're sitting there talking to them, and they're like, "Yeah, I do this, I do this, I do this, I do this, I do this," and then you get an email from them like, "Well, I don't really think I fit what you guys are looking for." Like, wait, you just told us for an hour that you fit exactly what we're looking for.
And he had experience with exactly what we were looking for, and then, from the recruiter, he said, it's not really my biggest part. I don't know. I'm more of a front end guy. Like, what? You just said you've been.
You just told us you've been doing this with like one of your clients now. But anyway, let's get into the.
And we've also been.
Don't ever cut me off again in front of everybody.
I wasn't finished with my thoughts.
Oh, okay.
This is the beginning thoughts that I like to give everybody before we begin. We've actually put a process together where we're starting to meet some of our audience members, through our website. We're scheduling calls and things for people to come and chat with us about whatever they really want to talk about, and we've gotten a lot of interest there too. So we'll be talking to some people and learning some new industries and new websites and new things people are doing. So it's cool.
What was the point of that?
I just wanted to bring up another point of why we're so busy and active.
Well, let's get into the topic at hand today, buddy.
I don't even want to do this with you anymore today.
All right, Paul.
He's been complaining all morning about his computer and everything else that's not working in the studio.
Well, we just closed a $50,000 deal, and I have a computer that just keeps shutting off on me. And to get you to get me like RAM is like a big deal. Like, hey, can I get $100 RAM? You're like, is it something else?
Did I really? Really?
All right. Anyway.
We didn't. And was RAM the problem? You bought $100 worth of RAM, and did the RAM fix the problem?
No.
No, exactly. And which is why I wanted to try different things before we just bought RAM.
All right. Well, let's get into.
All right, we got Paulie here. We're gonna do a Q&A, and.
You don't like me doing this part?
What? Yeah. All right, go ahead.
Second time we do
Go ahead.
Anyway, all right, Paulie. Let's do the Q&A and let's get going here.
All right, so the holiday season is quickly approaching, and the countdown for Christmas, Jason's favorite season, is getting closer. But with the holiday season in mind, which kinds of deals, sales, and strategies do you guys find are the most effective?
I think Jason's favorite holiday is an understatement. Today, it's November 1st, and he put on a Christmas show, a Christmas movie on Hallmark Channel.
Yes, so. I've been watching Christmas music since last Saturday. On Hallmark, so I don't want to hear it. I enjoy Christmas.
But it's not even like fun. Like A Christmas Vacation is a great Christmas show. You put on some weird Hallmark Channel.
My sister-in-law put up her tree yesterday.
Are you kidding me?
Sunday.
That's nuts.
Take one.
I'm assuming I wasn't there, but So this is an interesting question, because I don't know that you can really answer that directly. I mean, for every niche, for every product, for every audience, it's going to be different. It's going to depend on really the demographic who you are selling to, and I don't know that we can paint a broad brush and say, this or that. But, I mean, I know people are ready to spend at this point in time. And really, our job is just to get the right offer in front of the right people at the right time. I don't know if you have anything to add to that, Kev.
Yeah, I think the biggest thing that's coming up for the holidays is, and it's another part of what we've been doing in those last couple of weeks, is coordinating for Black Friday, Cyber Monday.
Yes.
So, we like to get aggressive with offers a lot, but I think for some reason, like, people have this, even though the offer may exist outside of the Black Friday, Cyber Monday sales, they might come around and get that kind of deal. They have this need to buy during those, few days. And we've been talking with our clients, and it's not even like those 2 days anymore. It's more of like a week, 2 weeks where you can do a really strong offer at people and just promote it as like a Black Friday, Cyber Monday offer. And it just seems to be effective because people are inclined to buy those 2 days.
Yeah, I mean, and I think it comes from people expect retailers to slash their prices, and sometimes they do and sometimes they don't. I've been in situations where the company that I'm working with, the e-commerce brand, is heavily discounts their stuff, and then I've been in other situations where they haven't, and I think it really just depends. Like, one of our clients, actually, who listens to the podcast, does deep discounting throughout the year. So, come Black Friday, Cyber Monday, he doesn't really, and rightfully so, I mean, doesn't want to slash prices even more, because he's already given some really good deals, and it's kind of hard. But historically, just to kind of try to answer the question a little bit, historically, like, the buy one, get one stuff really works well. A lot of people tend to like that, buy this, get this free. That works. Buy 2 of these, get this free. Spend $100, get this free. I see that a lot, and I've used that a lot. But, I mean, to answer the question, it's very difficult because it's really going to depend on the demographic.
I think the more creative you can get with the offer, to make it more appealing and just hit that psychology of somebody. Like Jason says, this client, he's talking about, we're going to try to bundle a bunch of products together, because that's another good idea, to just, make it more creative, and it can be considered more of a gift set, perhaps, things like that. So, yeah, and we got another client who's going to be doing a free item to their email list.
Yeah, but to that point, though, Kev, one thing that we have really, seen with email specifically, but it does carry sort of throughout all of e-commerce, is that, like, you can get creative with the offer, but don't make it so creative where the customer has a hard time understanding what it is. So we were in situations where the client wanted to do, buy 3 pairs of these or spend $60 and then get half of this off of the other. Like, okay, that's creative. I get it, but it's very difficult for your customers to digest. So creative but simple, easy to understand. And one thing that Kevin and I talk about a lot is that if you're going to offer something for free, what works the best is that free product should be perceived at a higher value than actually what they've just bought. And so if someone buys a product and you say, would you like to double your order and get this for free? So now they bought 3 products from you, 2 of the same product, and then you're offering 1 for free. That free product, if the perceived value is equal to or more than the product that they've just purchased, people will take the offer because they're going to take it for the free item, not necessarily for doubling their order. And that's really important because, the psychology behind the way people buy it really comes down to their perceived value. And if that free gift is perceived to be higher than what they've just purchased, then you got a no-brainer. They're going to take it.
Agreed. I think you can do one last thing I think you can do is that could be really effective is offer your subscribers or your email list a really special exclusive discount that you may not be offering or that you're not offering to just the general public. And that's what we're doing with some of our clients as well. Just say, hey, thank you so much. We really appreciate it. Here's an awesome deal that you can only get because you're a customer or an email subscriber.
Right. You want to make them feel special.
I want to make you feel special, Jason.
All right, moving on. As an e-commerce store owner, should someone focus more on existing products or introducing new products?
I'm going to love this one. You know that.
Go for it.
So, the 80-20 rule. So this is very interesting. Kevin and I just had a client who actually we did a case study on them. We ran an email campaign that literally within a few days made the client $14,000. They were really excited. They wanted to run some more email campaigns, and the question was, do we run another offer like the one that we just had a lot of success with, or should we try some other products? Now, for me personally, when you have a product that people want to buy or people have purchased, like, just try to continue to exploit that product, right? Like, if 80% of your 20% of your products are going to sell 80% of the time. So that means 80% of your products aren't going to sell. And no matter how you craft an email, no matter how you try to push something down people's throats, if they don't want the product, they're not going to buy it. But clients that come to us, understandably so, have multiple products that they want to sell. So they're always trying to push those other products. Now, I would say if you have a product that's selling, forget about the new products. Put that like an ancillary offer. So like you have a product that's really selling, push that really hard, exploit that really hard, and then maybe add some of your other products to kind of combine with those that are really selling and see if people want it. Because ultimately, 80% of your products are not going to sell. And when you can get that through your head and don't have an emotional attachment to that 80% of your products that aren't selling, the better you'll do, the more money you'll make, the more successful your campaigns will be, whether it be paid or email. It's just the way it is, man. And, I don't know really what else to say about that.
I think that it's a natural thing to, once you start having some sales on your website, even if it's from one or two products, the natural instinct is like, let's get some more products. Let's build out our catalog of product, which is fine. Just make sure you do it the right way. We just had a client that we're just kind of, he's a startup and he bought a lot of products that we're going to be selling for him. We're going to help him with his marketing. And we said, let's get this going. Let's get this product out the door, and then don't go out and buy it like a shitload of product before we can see if it'll sell online. And if we can get this one product to sell, we'll just exploit the hell out of it.
And then you can slowly branch out. But if people are buying something, just continue to sell it. Don't it's okay to introduce other products. Don't make it your main focus. Focus on the stuff that people are buying and do it until people stop buying it. What do you care? You're selling, really. What does it matter to you? Just sell. If you're trying to create a profitable store, sell what people want, not what you want them to have. So.
Exactly.
Well said, guys. All right, last one. What are some of the most common and biggest mistakes that you guys see people making?
Well, trying to sell products that people don't want is a big one.
Yeah.
That's true, right? People, another big mistake, actually, the client you were just talking about who was here today, a big mistake is getting inventory before you know if people want the product. That's a huge mistake, right? Like, let me spend $5,000 on inventory and then let's find out if anybody wants the thing. That's a huge mistake. Sell the product first. We did this, right? Like, sell the product first. If you have to drop ship it and you have to tell people it's going to take them a month to get it, and they're not happy with that, just give them their money back. It's not a big deal. You're just trying to test. But once you get that product that's selling, then you can get the inventory. But initially, I think that's like the biggest mistake people have.
Yeah, I mean, when we were talking to him today, he just kept, great guy, it's going to be a good project that we're going to work with him, but he kept saying, I know people will buy that. He doesn't really.
No, he has no idea.
He doesn't have no idea until it actually goes up there and he gets paid. Someone pays him to buy it.
Yeah, and I heard somebody say this before, like, until somebody, like, it's when you ask somebody, oh, what do you think about this product? Like, what they think is irrelevant. Ask them after you ask them what they think about it. Say, can you take out your credit card and pay me for it now? And no. Well, then obviously that's a different thing. People are going to tell you one thing, but until you ask them to take out their credit card or give you cash, it's a completely other thing.
Oh yeah, we had a client that had a $1,500 oven, right? And he came to us and he bought, I think, 100 of them.
Yeah.
And his main thing was, my buddy and over here is going to buy 10 of them. He already told me. And, as soon as he got the inventory over from China, no one bought any.
No, I already got 50 of these sold. No, you don't. Would you have the money for them? No. They committed to me. Okay, well, see if they commit to you when they have to give you the $1,500. And obviously they didn't. So, until people give you their money, take out their credit card and actually say, I want this thing, do not buy inventory. Do not assume they're going to buy it. And really, don't make the mistake in, counting or, relying on your gut feeling, because it really is nothing or means nothing until somebody actually pays for the product.
Any other biggest mistakes you said, Paul, that we see? I mean, it's easy. They're not using email, right?
That's another big one.
That's a huge one. We say it all the time. It's going to be your biggest asset is your email list, and not sending emails out frequently enough. Sending out one every 2 months or something.
Yeah, month
whatever.
Or two, whatever.
Send more. Like, it's a surprise to me after, I originally I would think the same thing. Like, sending too many is annoying, but we send, within a week span, we'll send 3-4 emails right around the same offer. And it's not, if people jump off the list, if they unsubscribe, that's fine.
They obviously didn't want it that badly. So
anything else? I mean, there's a lot of things.
Yeah, I mean that there is a lot of things. I would think that people buy inventory before they should is probably one of the biggest problems. Another thing that I think that we see a lot is like, I saw this selling over here, or it's selling on Amazon, so I know it's gonna sell, and that's not necessarily true. Mercedes sells more than Fiat. So does that mean that because Mercedes sells millions and millions or billions of dollars that Fiat's going to do the same? Of course not. They're just different, and it's the same thing. It's like, and just get people to buy the freaking thing, and then you can talk all you want. But yeah, I think that's really
the biggest. I agree.
The biggest thing,
Yeah, you could save yourself a lot of stress and a lot of money if you test the product first.
Yeah, and you can hire us. That's another way to do it. But all right, Paul, is that all you got?
That's all I got.
Thanks, Paul. Awesome. This has been episode number 52. You can check out all the podcast notes at eCommerceUncensored.com. And if you guys wouldn't mind heading over to iTunes or Stitcher and leaving us a honest rating and review, we'd really appreciate it. Thank you guys so much.
Later.